Tempo is known as a critical media that voices strategic and current issues in Indonesia. The pighead and headless rat terror attempts received by Tempo is an attempt at violence and intimidation against journalists and press freedom. Press freedom is a fourth pillar of democracy after the executive, legislative, and judicial power. What happens when journalism is plagued by intimidation and terror?
The Tempo editorial office in Palmerah Barat, South Jakarta, received a package containing a pig's head without ears on March 19. 3 days later, the Tempo editorial office received yet another macabre package in the form of 6 rat carcasses alongside their severed heads. An unidentified person threw the particularly gruesome package over the fence into the Tempo office complex. In response, security at the Tempo office were tightened. Afterwards, the C Today News team met with the Deputy Editor-in-Chief of Tempo, Bagja Hidayat, to see how they respond to the act of terror.
Sekarang kita tidak tahu siapa pengirimnya. Tiba-tiba kita dapatkan potongan hewan yang itu kedua hewan itu tikus maupun babi adalah simbol-simbol kejahatan dan kebusukan. Sehingga buat kami ini adalah ancaman yang sangat serius tidak hanya kepada Tempo tapi juga kepada kebebasan pers secara umum. Pesan direct kepada official Tempo Instagram di media sosial yang dia mengatakan bahwa teror tidak akan berhenti sampai kalian mau mendengar. Artinya apa? Mereka anggap Tempo tidak mau mendengar sehingga kepala babi yang dikirimkan kepada kami itu dipotong telinganya. Ada orang yang mengirimkan 6 ekor tikus. Apa arti 6? 6 adalah jumlah host bocor alus politik di YouTube.
After attending a cabinet meeting on March 21st, 2025, the Presidential Communication Office responded to journalist question about journalist terror. However, the Presidential Communication Office head Hasan Nasbi response received criticism on social media.
Udah dimasak aja. Kalau kepala babi
kan udah jadi bangkai Pak, udah
dimasak aja.
Ada juga anggapan jadi ancaman pembunuhan begitu Pak. Gimana Pak responnya Pak?
Enggak lah, saya lihat dari media sosialnya Francisca yang wartawan Tempo itu dia justru minta dikirimin daging babi.
itu kan semacam jokes saja Pak.
Iya, sama artinya dia nggak terancam kan. Buktinya dia bisa bercanda, kirimin daging babi dan katanya.
In fact, during a cabinet meeting, President Prabowo said this.
Banyaknya kebijakan kita mungkin narasi ke rakyat mungkin kurang sempurna, kurang intensif. Ya, ini saya kira perlu kita perbaiki komunikasi kita kepada rakyat.
Different statements came from the former journalist who is currently served as Communication and Digital Minister Mutia Hafid.
Saya sebagai mantan jurnalis menyayangkan tentu dan silakan saja nanti laporkan gitu ya supaya ketahuan begitu siapa yang kirim ke kepolisian.
Meanwhile, Presidential Communication Office Chief Hasan Nasbi later clarified his statement in the media. This dented the fear which the package was intended to foster among Tempo staff. The presidential spokesman added that the government honors freedom of press by not banning news or obstructing journalistic work. Meanwhile, Indonesian Police Chief General Listio Sigit Prabowo ordered the head of the Criminal Investigation Agency to thoroughly investigate the incident at the Tempo editorial office. The Police Criminal Investigation Agency has conducted an investigation to claims of violent threats and efforts of obstructing journalistic work. Meanwhile, according to data from the Indonesian Press Council, the Indonesian Press Freedom Index in 2024 reached 69.36, which fell into the category of relatively good. This figure was 2.21 points lower compared to 2023. The number ranges around 37 to 70. This indicates that the state of freedom of press in Indonesia fell into the moderately free category. In response to the recent act of intimidation at Tempo, the Press Council asked law enforcement officials to thoroughly investigate the situation and strongly condemn terror against journalists.
Melakukan teror terhadap jurnalis merupakan tindakan yang tidak berperi kemanusiaan. Tindakan itu sekaligus melanggar hak asasi manusia, karena hak memperoleh informasi merupakan hak asasi manusia yang hakiki. Selanjutnya, terkait peristiwa tersebut, Dewan Pers meminta agar aparat penegak hukum mengusut tuntas pelaku teror. Kenapa? Karena jika dibiarkan, ancaman dan teror seperti ini akan terus berulang.
Law number 40 of 1999 guarantees the freedom of the press as a right of every citizen. The freedom of the press is a manifestation of popular sovereignty based on the principle of democracy, justice, and rule of law. All intimidation faced by journalists must be resisted. We stand with Tempo.
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 We stand with Tempo. We stand with Tempo.